folks. What a truly wild time in history we are living through right now. Hopefully living through. Stay safe out there. So it's been a couple of months since I posted. Mostly because college is kicking my ass, but the coronavirus has canceled all of my classes for the next 2 months. So I recently have all this spare time on my hands, so we're gonna try to knock some shit out because I still have every intention of doing this YouTube channel for real. With all this spare time on my hands, I am hoping to get some reading done that's not for school, and some that is for school because school's still happening. But next week all my classes have been canceled, so I have nothing to do but chill and also write like 2 papers. But other than that, just chilling. So I think I want to talk about what I'm going to be reading over this coronavirus outbreak period. Outbreak break, if you will. Okay, so first let's talk about the books that I'm already in the middle of reading right now. So first we have All We Shall Know by Donal Ryan. I've been meaning to read this book for probably like 5 years. Whenever Ariel Bissett first announced that she loved this book, I was like, gotta get on it. So I'm about 52 pages in, and then I stopped because of school and also because I wanted to reread Harry Potter. But it's only 180 pages, so I think if I just choose a day, I can knock this one out. So I'm enjoying it so far, but it hasn't been like riveting for me personally, but we'll see. Next of all, as I said, I'm in the middle of a Harry Potter reread, which is one of my reading goals is to finish rereading the series. If you want to see my other reading goals for this year, you can go check that out. But I'm currently in the middle of The Half-Blood Prince and having such a good time. I'm on page 217, so chapter 11. I always forget like how fast-paced Harry Potter is, like how quickly I truly can read one of these books. So again, give myself like 3 days. I think I can do it. I really do. Because I'm about to have 2 weeks of no school. So here we go. The third book that I have in progress is on my Kindle, so I can't show it to you, but it is Inspired by Rachel Held Evans. It's just a book about like the Bible and like learning about like historical context and like where it comes from, what it could mean, all this stuff. I don't know. I'm not like particularly religious, but I do find the topic interesting, so we learning out here. Okay, so now into the books that I want to read for the rest of this semester. I'm going to start with the ones that I have to read for school. So first we have The Prince of Los Cucuyos by Richard Blanco, and this is for class. I'm in a Cuban American Lit class this semester, and I don't have much else to say. I have to read it, so I'm going to. The second one that I have to read for class is Losing My Spanish by H.G. Carrillo. I don't really know what this is about, but I'm gonna read it. Because I have to. But also look at the cover. I think it's a very nice cover. Okay, next up, hopefully if I finish The Half-Blood Prince, then I just want to bang out The Deathly Hallows, because I have all this time. I should use it to read big books, because most of the time that scares me and I don't have time to do that. But the gifts that the coronavirus gives you and all of the fear and anxiety it gives you along with it. Okay, next of all, I think I'm going to read, at least I'm gonna try to start Charlotte Bronte, A Fiery Heart by Claire Harmon, because I just got a new copy of Jane Eyre, which is my favorite book, and okay, let me just get it for you so you can see the difference between the editions. Okay, so like 4 years ago is when I first read Jane Eyre, and I got this really cheap, ugly ass copy off of Book Outlet. It literally, I think, is intentionally designed to look like a Twilight book. Like, that's definitely what they were going for, even though Jane Eyre is not like Twilight at all. That said, I actually really like this copy because it has all of my notes from when I was like 15 and reading this, and I wrote in the margins. And also the font is nice and big, which always makes classic novels seem less intimidating to me. But I recently bought a big girl copy of Jane Eyre that wasn't just like 99 cents at Goodwill. This one was like intentional because it was beautiful and it was on sale on Book Outlet. So it is this copy, and it is the illustrated Jane Eyre, illustrated by Dame Darcy, who is an artist, I guess. And holy shit, the illustrations are so cool. And so I really want to reread this book again because it's been a few years. And oh god, look at that. Sorry. And I want to make new annotations from like Big Girl Kaylee so that I can compare. And I think that would be fun. So yeah, I guess this is another book that I'm hoping to reread. This is my reward for reading this book because I really, really love author biographies. I read one a few years ago called Romantic Outlaws by, I think, Charlotte Gordon. And straight up, it's one of my favorite books ever. And I didn't even really know or care about Mary Shelley or Mary Wollstonecraft before that. But it just made me like fall in love with that genre. So I've been really wanting to read this because Jane Eyre is my favorite book. I want to learn more. I know some about her. I want to know more and see if that impacts how I read Jane Eyre the next time. Okay, last of all, I have been trying to read this book for years, like literally since it came out. And I found this copy. It is in perfect condition at Goodwill for $2. So like, I feel like that's just a sign from the universe that I have to read it. And it is Circe by Madeline Miller. And one of my best friends, Maddie, has been trying to force me to read this book since it came out. So I think I should read it because I read her other book, The Song of Achilles, and I really loved that. So I think that I would love this, especially because it's about a lady witch. That's like my favorite genre. So that is everything that I plan to read over the coronavirus outbreak break. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I'm productive enough to do that. But yeah, these are really weird times. Like I know every few years there's like a virus scare, but it's never affected our lives to this degree. Where like everything in society is just shutting down and closing. It's insane. It's kind of a bummer also because I'm gonna miss some of my professors a lot and I'm gonna miss campus, but I guess it's good that we're all trying to stay safe because I guess that is ultimately what matters. And now I have a lot of time to read, so, but I was supposed to go on a trip over spring break. We'll see if that happens too. First world problems, it's fine. It'll be fine. Stay safe, everybody, and I will see you soon. Bye.